happy National Seafood Month. I'm Nicole Pilson, the Matagorda County Marine Agent, and welcome to my home. I thought it might be kind of fun this month to share a few fun recipes with y'all, starring some of your local seafood favorites. I'm hoping to put a fall twist on some of them, so don't be surprised if you see a lot of soups and squashes, some of my favorite things. Today we're going to do a shrimp and black bean soup. It's so yummy and really quick, which is great if you're trying to get dinner on the table in a hurry. Let's walk through the ingredients we're going to use today. We have about a pound of bay shrimp that I picked up just today, and if you're unfamiliar with how to peel and devein these, don't worry, I will show you. You don't need to pick up the biggest ones you can find. Small to medium shrimp in this case will do. I have about 2 bell peppers chopped up. You can pick whichever colors you like. A 15-ounce can of black beans, and no salt added to these guys. They were rinsed and drained. A teaspoon each of ground coriander, cumin, and dried oregano. 2 14.5-ounce cans of fire roasted tomatoes. Do not drain the liquid on these, you want that. We have 1 to 2 jalapenos seeded and diced. If you don't like spicy, you can leave them out. I do, so I did all 2. We have 2 cloves of garlic here chopped up. 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth, and in the pot already I have about a tablespoon of olive oil with about half a white onion diced up and cooking. The onion is already cooked and tender, so we're going to go ahead and add in our garlic and jalapenos. I'm going to do my best not to get this all over the floor. All right, pretty good. And we'll let these cook until they are fragrant, and while that happens, I'll show you how to peel a shrimp. Now I know a lot of people do it a different way. Some people have a fancy little tool they use. I don't have that tool, so I'm going to show you how I do it, and it's been working for me for quite some time, so I think we'll be all right. So what you'll do is you are going to take your shrimp and his little tail right here, we're going to pull it off, and sometimes you can grab some of the vein with it, but that didn't happen this time. And then we're going to take off his shell here. And you're just gonna peel it. If you can kind of slide your finger through, great, but if not, just peel it off. Make sure you get all his little legs off too. Keep peeling. Now we're gonna wanna take out the mud vein up here. We'll see if he has one. Sometimes you get lucky and you slice him open. Be careful when you do this. Just use a little paring knife. You don't wanna split him in half. Just enough to open him up, and you'll see this guy is actually clean. I couldn't have done that if I tried. But if you don't feel like deveining shrimp, I know some people don't bother, it's okay. The vein in the middle is not gonna hurt you. It's not harmful. You're just gonna taste a little bit of grit. All right, so I'm starting to smell our garlic and jalapenos. It smells really good in here, and we really haven't done much. So when this happens, and our heat is about medium, just so you know, we're gonna add all of our other ingredients except for the shrimp. I went ahead and put the shrimp back in the fridge just so they stay cool, just to keep ourselves safe, right? So we're gonna put all of our other ingredients in here, not our lime and cilantro. We're gonna use that to garnish with later. So we have all of our ingredients here, again, except for the shrimp. It's really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and add about a cup of water just to make sure we have enough liquid. This might mean adjusting some of your spices, but I think it'll be all right. We have our heat on medium. We're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes before we add the shrimp. It's been about 10 minutes. Our soup should be ready. I had to crank it up a little higher than medium because it was taking longer than I wanted, and I'm hungry. So you can go ahead and do that. I have put it back down to medium. I'm gonna try it and see if we need to adjust our spices before adding the shrimp. Let's see. It's delicious, great. We'll go ahead and add our shrimp in. I just pulled them out of the fridge. All right, and we'll go ahead and cook this for about 5 more minutes. Make sure you're checking them. You don't wanna overcook your shrimp. They get kind of rubbery. And we don't want to undercook them because that's not safe. Our soup is ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and serve it up. This is going to be great when it finally feels like fall in Texas. It's a little warm today, but maybe on a more fall night, this will be the perfect cozy soup. We'll turn our stove off there. Oh, it looks so good. It's so pretty. Give ourselves a healthy portion because we are hungry. Been a long day at work or at school. Maybe kids had sports, who knows? All right, ooh. And magically some cornbread showed up. Just kidding, I made it earlier. It's the Mexican style cornbread that you can just pick up in a little package. Super easy. Let's see if I can get us a slice out here. Well, hey, that turned out pretty good too. Put our little bread on there. Get us some cilantro. Some pretty green. And a lime wedge. And hey, there you go. I hope y'all enjoy this recipe. I hope you guys are cooking your own recipes out there with some local seafood. If you are, please send them in so we can repost them. If you've made this recipe, I would love to see it and hear how you put your own spin on it. I can't wait to see how you guys are celebrating National Seafood Month. See you guys next week.